Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing my sinking funds update for May, and I'm going to be doing a bit of a cash condensing, unstuffing, taking the money that I want to get out of the house and back to the bank to either pay off bills that I need to pay or to just keep it safe in the bank. So I hope you're all doing really well. This video I've been looking forward to for a while. I'm about to go on holiday, so I'm like in proper like ecstatic mode. So before we do any of the sinking funds update, we're first of all going to do a bit of unstuffing as usual in my business binder, because I do know that there's money in there that I want to take back to the bank. So excited for that. So where is it? Here we are. Right, now then, let's get into it. So as usual, I've got some placeholders here. These I sell on my Etsy shop. It's currently closed, but I will be reopening it in a couple of weeks. I still don't know the date, sorry, but I will update it at some point. So let's get them. I haven't cut that one. We'll get rid of that one. Right. Okay, so starting with my business binder. Let's see what we can do. Right. So starting with tax. So I've got last year's tax here, and then I've got 500, 700, 20, 40, 65. Can't do anything with that. Well, I suppose I could. I'll come back to it because I might put 50 in the bank. But let's just leave it as it is for now because I don't have any change. And then we've got materials. So materials has 200 in the bank, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 50, 70, 90, 1000. Right. Excuse me. I'm going to put all of this in the bank because I'm going away, and I usually like to keep some in cash, but I'm going to put it all in the bank, and then so 800 is going to the bank. Right, just make a note of this. When I come back, I'll probably withdraw some in cash. I know that seems a bit odd, sorry, but it's just how I like to do it, and it works for us. If I have some cash, if it's all digital, like I could do it, but I just think this method just works for me better. Not only in my personal life, but for my business as well. I like to unstuff in cash, restuff in cash, and if I put chunks in the bank, that's great. For now, it'll be in the bank, but then when I come back, I'll withdraw probably half of it to put back in here. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, so materials has 1,000 and 800 of it is going back to the bank. So let's go back to tax and see if we can do this now. So 20, 40, 65. So we'll leave a 5 and take a 10. 20, 40, 60 and put 50 in the bank. Okay, so tax 50 is going to the bank. So I have 500, 750, 765 for this year's tax. Okay, packaging has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95 and 100. I'm going to put it all in the bank for the same reasons, but I'll probably withdraw it when I come back. So packaging 100 is going to be in the bank. And then postage 10, 20, 35, 45, 50. I'm going to put that in the bank. So postage 50. And then equipment 1, 2, 300 in the bank. 20, 40, 60, 81. So 1, 2, 3, 400 in equipment, and 100 to the bank. So subscriptions, I don't think there's anything really I can do with these. I'm just going to leave them in cash but YouTube Premium has 30. Instant ink, I want to keep that in the smaller denominations. Cricut is the same. And then Amazon and Canva both have just 25, so let's just leave them as they are. Giveaways has nothing. And then Emergency has 500, 650, 750, 800. So we're taking 150 to the bank. And I shall swap these for, hang on, was that right? Yeah, swap this for a 200. So 500, 700, 800 is an Emergency. Oh, and I need to no I don't. I need to unstuff 200 to pay off my credit card. I forgot about that. Is that right? Yeah, so I've got 600 in Emergency. And I'll just put that back. All right then, so that is it for my business binder. There's hardly any cash left in there, which is great. Okay, so now we're going to get into the Sinking Funds update. So once again, I've written out all my categories. They're in a different order. There are some new categories because of the reset up I did of my binders. So this is what we're looking like. Now then, last month, the total was 6,505. And I know that that's going to be massively down this time, but that is fine. We said this last time. It's totally cool. This is what it's for. Some of the envelopes will be spent when they get to targets and some won't. It's you know, it's absolutely fine. That's what this whole thing is about. All right then, so we're going to start with my essentials binder and we're going to see which envelopes I can unstuff and take back to the bank. Right. So we're going to start with home. So last month home had 170. I've now got 150 in the bank and then 170, 180, 190, 205. So let's just leave a 5. Leave that one. No, leave that one. So this should be 50. So 20, 30, 40, 50. So I'm taking 50 back to the bank for, oh, this is all in the wrong order now because I haven't done this bit. Never mind. 50 back to the bank and I can swap these out for a 200. So 205 is in home. Okay, next up is household. This was a new category last month, so we didn't have anything. I've got 20, 30, 45 and 50. So let's put that all in the bank. So 50 in household. And I'm gonna have to create a new one here. I knew I wasn't totally prepared, but there we are. Okay, next up is home maintenance. And I've got 110, 120. Oh, so we've only gone up by £10. That's not very good, is it? Well, £10 is £10. Okay, so 120 in home maintenance. My goodness me. Awesome. Okay, next up we've got energy. And energy last month had 255. I've now got 250, 255, 65. So 265. So we'll leave a 5 and just swap it for a 10. 265. I've kind of slowed down on this. They're saying energy bills are going back down, so I don't know how much to stuff it. I don't know. Right, appliances. Last month had 105. I've now got 110, 115 and 120. So we'll just swap them out. So 120 in appliances. And then garden last month had 70. I've got 50, 70, 90, 95 and 100. So let's put this 50 in the bank. So garden 50. And it now has 100. Okay, Kingston last month had £40 and I've got 20, 40, 45, 55. So 55. So we'll swap this out for a 50. I love getting money into the bank, like it just feels good. Where's Kingston? 50. So I hope you're all doing well. It's finally been some nice weather recently in the UK. Feeling like summer, which is great. So next up we've got insurance, and last month it had 410. I've now got 200, 400 in the bank, and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 500. So let's put all of this in the bank. So 500 all together, and I'm taking 100 to the bank. Okay, then car tax. Last month it had 65. I've got 50 in the bank, and then 70, 80, 90, 95 and 100. So we'll take this 50 to the bank. So 100 in car tax and 50 in the bank. So we're sort of halfway now for car tax, which is good. Bit more than halfway. I think it'll be like 170 maybe. And then car maintenance last month had 115. I've got 100 in the bank, and then 20, 30, 45 and 150. So we'll put this 50 in the bank. So 150 and 50 is going in the bank. Oh, this is great. I've hardly got any real money. I love it. And then buffer, I'm not counting yet. We'll do that when I finish my build a buffer savings challenge. So that's it. Oh, that's much better. So that's all done for essentials binder. All right, so next up we're going to do birthdays. So let's have a look. Hermione, I've spent this. It's our birthday on Sunday. No, next week. So £60 is going back to the bank for Hermione. I'm just going to make a quick note. So she's done. Minerva, £10 is going back to the bank for her. And she's done. And then Lily, when's Lily again? Oh yeah, £60, I've spent that for her. So 60 for Lily, and she's done. So the next person we're working on is Ginny. So I'm just gonna say, oh, we'll do this first. Put these to the back rather. So Hermione, Minerva and Lily are done for another year. So we're working on Ginny, and she's got £20. So last month birthdays had 60, and I've now got 20. And all together I'm taking 120, 130 back to the bank. All right, cool. So that is it for birthdays. So we're next going to move on to my binder. And we are starting with hair and beauty. So So last month Hair and Beauty had 190 and I've now got 150 in the bank, and then 170, 190, 210, 230, 240 and 250. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100 is going to go back to the bank. So we'll just swap this out for a 200. So 250 altogether in Hair and Beauty. I'm going to say I've still got it. I haven't spent it yet, even though I'm going to spend a lot of this, probably most of this, in the next couple of weeks. But I don't know what yet. So I'm going to say I've got it, even though next month it'll be mostly gone. But that's fine, that's fine. So Hair and Beauty 100. And then clothes, last month had 165. I've got 150 in the bank, 170, 180, 190 and 200. So 20, 30, 40, 50. And I'll swap this for a 200. So 200 in clothes altogether, and I'm taking 50 to the bank. All right. And then looks is a new category. So last month I didn't have anything. I've got 20, 35 and 40. So we'll just swap this 20. So £40 in looks. And then books, last month had 25. I've got 10, 20, 35. So we'll leave a 10 and a 5. So 20, 35 is in books. And then health is a new category. I've got 15. Let's see if I can get a better 5 on that. It's rank. They're all crap. So, whoops, 15 in health. I've got knee crack, sorry. I'm conscious that I've got absolutely zero patter. Yoga last month had nothing because we unstuffed it, didn't we? So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's put that in the bank. Really want to use a fully funded placeholder, but yeah, never mind. I don't think I can today, no. Right, yoga 50. Awesome. Right, next up we've got social, which was nights out, and last month it had 30. I've got 10, 25, 35 and 40. So we'll just swap this all out for two 20s. So social has 40. And then fun is a new category, so obviously nothing last month, and I've got 10, 25 and 30. So 30 in fun. And then gifts last month had 20. I've now got 10, 20, 35, 45 and 50. So let's just put this in the bank. So 50 in gifts and 50 going to the bank. All right, tech, we need to unstuff 1100 to pay off my credit card for my iPhone. So tech, I'll just write that here, 1100. So last month it had 1100. It was known as rainy day, but I've now only got 10. So we'll just swap that for a 10. Cool. And then holiday fund last month had 300. I've got 200, 300, 450 in the bank, 450, 500, 650, 750, 59, 51,000, 1,050, 150, no. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 5700. Oh no, is that right then? So 700 is going to go back to the bank. 2, 3, 4, 50. Oh no, 450 plus 7 is 1150. Yeah, I think so. Right, so I'm not going to say I've got anything because this is all going in the bank and maybe spent. So I'm just going to say I've got nout. And we'll start again when I return for a trip, who knows when and who knows where. So I'll clean this off and we'll start again when I come back. All right, and finally trip fund. Last month it had 300, but we took 100 out of it to put into my holiday fund. Oops, so I've now got 200 in the bank and then 5, 10, 15, 20. So we'll just swap that out for a 20. So 220 in trip. And that is my binder all done and condensed. Right, now we're going to do an unstuffing of my 500 Christmas binder. So last month, Christmas had 330 and we've managed to fill it up in 1 month to 500, or it should be 500. We'll flip and find out, won't we? Right, so let's do some unstuffing. Now then, if my crack is horrific, I'll just fast forward this part. Let me see if I can think of something to talk about. What can I talk about? What we've been doing in the last week? Well, I went to London on, oh God, I don't even know. Wednesday? Tuesday? If I've got to be there for a certain time in the morning, right, I tend not to go the night before because I can't be arsed, right? And London hotels, I mean, I don't pay for it, but the hotel prices are just disgusting. So I tend to just ask to pay a little bit more to get on the Flying Scotsman. So it's a train that leaves Newcastle at 7:04, but it doesn't stop and it gets to London in like 2.5 hours, which is mint. So if my meeting's at like 10, half 10, then it's fine, I can make it. Oh my God, this is the most boring story in the world. Shit. Anyway, I got there and they'd cancelled that train. And I was like, what are you cancelling the Flying Scotsman for? And she was like, oh, we've got no staff and it's the first one we'll cancel if we've got no staff because it's the one that doesn't stop anywhere else. And I was like, well, bloody hell, we'll pay more money for that bloody train. Anyway, that was a horrific story. What else? Oh, I've binge watched the entire new Selling Sunset. Has anyone watched it? I tell you what, the stuff they wear, like they're dripping in designer, aren't they? They must get it sent. Do you reckon they get it sent, all those clothes? They can't afford all those clothes, you would think. But I did enjoy it. I just felt like there was a lot less selling houses this year and more drama. Like, is that what people want? I don't know. Oh my God. I need to clean that. Right, let's count this up then and see if we've got 500 smackaroonies. I hope we have. Otherwise I cannot count. Right, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, phew, 500. All right, cool, £500. will go to the bank. And I shall create another envelope to put in the front here, but I'll just stick it in here for now and clean it up off camera. Wow, so we've got £500 in Christmas, which is very exciting, and I'm very chuffed with that. So next is the rest of my savings challenges. All right then, so let's see what we can do in here. So we are starting with Sparks of Joy, which last month had 140. I've got 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100 will go to the bank. Oh my God. Oh no, I do need a 2, don't I? Duh. Okay. So £200 is in Sparks of Joy. And I'm taking, where are we? 100 to the bank. And then buffer, last month had 175. I've got 150 in the bank, 170, 190, 200, 210, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. So let's check, this should be 100, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. So let's take 100 to the bank. And swap this for 200. There we are. So 250 is in build a buffer. So we're halfway there on that one, which is cracking. And then we haven't started Scout Guild budgets yet. We don't count my £5 challenge, but let's see what, where is it? What we can do with Ira. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh man. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. So £20, brilliant. We're getting out of the house. Going into Ira. 2, 4, nah, I can't do anything else. I haven't been getting a lot of 2s recently. So, right. That's much better. And then what can we do with the rest of it? Note. All right. So Ira now has 150 in the bank and then 170 and 180. So 180 for Ira. And then we've got the 50p. Let's see if we can do anything here. I don't know if this is enough for £10, but we'll see. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, £9. Oh man, that's annoying. All right, so we're not doing anything with that. So we've still got £20 in the 50p challenge. All right, so that's that binder done. All right, then, so next up we've got the emergency fund, which is in here. It has £2,000 in it, so that is remained the same. And then savings, the 10k challenge, last month had 150, and now we have, so let's start here. 150 in the bank, and then 160, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200. So let's put this 50 in the bank. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. But we'll take a 200 and put these back. I'll just leave that one there. So 200 is now in the first envelope, but it's in as a placeholder. And then we'll take this 50 out and put a placeholder in. So I had 150 in placeholders last time. I've now got 250 in placeholders, which means I'm taking 100 to the bank. Is that right? I don't know. I think so. Is that right? Yeah. Yes. All right, cool. So that's it for condensing and counting up the individual envelopes. But next up, we're going to count up all of this in total and see how much it's gone down by. All right, so let's give it a count. Quick reminder, last month it was 6505. So we'll just write that here. And we'll get going. So we now have £6,025. So do you know what? That's not too bad, is it? Oh, I've written it on the wrong side. So 6025. Last month it was 6505. So that is £480 down. Do you know what? I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. 480 quid down from last month. Bearing in mind, I've unstuffed my phone and my holiday fund. That's not bad at all. Right, cool. Okay, so next up, we need to count up what I'm taking back to the bank. I can't be bothered to count all of that up, so I don't know what it's meant to be. So let's just see what it is, and let's see what it looks like, shall we? So this is the money. That's a lot, isn't it? No idea what this is going to be. But remember, there's Christmas in here. I've unstuffed a lot of my business money, which would usually stay in cash. So, yeah, it's a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and count it. I'll try not to screw up. Okay. So we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 50, 1,000, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 50, 1,650. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 940. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 580. And then we have 5, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. 340 in fives. So 3,530. Let me do a quick count. What did I say it was? Oh, I'm taking stuff from my business, aren't I? Oh, I have no idea what it's meant to be then. I'll figure it all out off camera. I can't do it now. There's absolutely no chance. So, loads of money is going back to the bank to pay off various things and get it out the house. And I'm left with very little cash in my binders, which is cracking. So listen, thank you so much for watching my sinking funds update and cash condensing for May. I will see you when I'm back from my holiday in a few weeks' time. So yeah, I hope you all have a lovely start of June, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.